I went to see this sequel to Joker, what they're calling Joker, Folie à Deux. What a stupid title. But anyways, the title is the least of our worries. Trust me on this. You want to save yourself some time and you don't want to watch my review video, to sum it up, this movie is a fucking piece of shit. It is garbage. It's horseshit. Okay, now, if you want to keep watching, I'll explain why. Now, first of all, the first offense of this movie is that it's a musical. Now, there's nothing wrong with musicals. Some people like them, some people don't like them. The problem is, during the press of this movie, Todd Phillips, who made this movie, as well as Joaquin Phoenix and Lady Gaga, they kept coming out and telling us, no, it's not actually a musical. It's not a musical. There's just it's musical in the sense of that there's a lot of songs, there's a lot of singing in the movie, but it's not a musical. Yes, it is a musical, okay? They were straight up lying to us. This movie is a musical. The characters are singing throughout this whole movie. For example, there's a scene when Joaquin Phoenix is in an insane asylum and the guards, okay, are having a conversation amongst themselves while they're singing it. They're singing their conversation. If that's not a musical, I don't know what is. Like, what's next? You're going to tell me Grease is not a musical? There's just a lot of scenes where they're singing. It's a musical. Now, like I said, there's nothing wrong with musicals, but if you're going to make one, don't tell us that it isn't that. Because now you're going to have people who don't like musicals going to watch this thing and being surprised that it's a musical, first of all. Second of all, people who enjoy and like musicals, you're gatekeeping them away from this. But anyways, even if you do enjoy musicals, you're not going to enjoy this. Nope, I don't think anybody is going to enjoy this movie, okay? Anyways, musical stuff aside, this movie has no plot. It has no plot. It's 2 hours and 20 minutes of... It's a courtroom drama, first of all. Now, I love courtroom dramas. Nothing wrong with courtroom dramas, but there's nothing dramatic about this courtroom drama. There is nothing remotely interesting, engaging, memorable in the least bit. There's so many plot holes in this thing. It's unbelievable. Then you have Lady Gaga supposedly playing Harley Quinn. Now, Harley Quinn is one of the most beloved comic book characters, especially in the past few years. Hugely popular character. Every Halloween, everyone dresses up like Harley Quinn. Big character. Lady Gaga, she exploded onto the music scene. She was known for her dramatic outfits and, being out there and all that. Now, she's supposedly playing Harley Quinn. There is nothing remotely Harley Quinn-esque about her character. She's not playing Harley Quinn. They just gave her that name because they know that it's a popular character. You could have named her Susan Smith in this thing. There's nothing remotely about her character in this movie that resembles Harley Quinn. Not physically, not character-wise, nothing. Joaquin Phoenix's performance here as a Joker, it's not bad. It's the same as the first one, okay? Just that it's like, okay, we get it. He's mentally deranged. He's cackling like a fool. About half an hour into the movie, I was like, okay, we get it, but we need something new. We need some type of character development. We need something. We're not pulling for him. We're not rooting against him. We're just watching. And it's not interesting. What we're watching is not interesting. The whole time I was watching this, I kept naively thinking that it's going to pick up. Something is going to happen. Nothing ever happens. You just have a boring, drawn-out courtroom scene, okay? Intercut with random singing. And it's not even good singing. There's a lot of whispered singing. Because Joaquin Phoenix, he's singing in character of Joker. So he's not like... Anyways... Don't get me started about that. The musical scenes are boring, uninteresting. There's nothing new about them whatsoever. You're going to forget about this movie The only thing you're gonna remember about this movie is how bad it was. It's memorably bad. Now, a lot of movies are so horrible and so badly made that it's actually funny. You actually laugh when you're watching the movie. But this movie is so bad that it's bad in a boring way. It's not even funny bad. Like, at least Madam Web, you could laugh about how bad it is. Okay? This one you can't. I spent the whole runtime bored out of my fucking mind. Absolutely bored. And I watched this in a crowd, and everyone was bored as well. When the credits came up, I was like, "Are you serious? This is it? There's nothing. This movie is nothing." This whole movie felt to me like Todd Phillips had a personal vendetta against everyone who enjoyed the first movie. That's what the movie felt like. It felt like he was spitting in the face of people who liked the first one. It really did feel that way, especially with the ending and all that. It felt like he was doing this shit on purpose. Like, he doesn't give a fuck about you, the viewer. Well, we don't give a fuck about you, Todd Phillips. And we've shown that through the box office revenue, which is low, really low, and the ratings. Now some people will say, what did you want? You wanted the sequel to be just Joker destroying Gotham City alongside Harley Quinn, and that's it, just the whole movie of destruction? Well, that would have been very bad, but it would have been better than this. At least that would have made money. That would have made box office money. People like to see action movies, movies that have like little plot but lots of exciting things to watch on the screen. They make money. At least it would have made money. This is like the worst thing that you could do. A musical slash very dull courtroom drama? Ridiculous. And the two lead characters here, Joker and Harley Quinn, very little chemistry. Nothing is explained. Why is she there? Why does she like him? What's going on here? And by the way, they chose not to do test screenings of this movie. They didn't do that. If they did, they would have learned that this movie needs a lot of changes. But they neglected to do that because they don't give a fuck about the viewers. Todd Phillips and gang do not care about you, so you don't care about them. Don't go watch this movie. My name is Simon. Whatever Simon says goes. And Simon says, skip this movie. Piece of shit garbage.